Pretty scary down here. Imagine all of a sudden a guy comes out of nowhere and jumps you for everything you have. Coming to the sand village. Nicely crafted. Made by a tailor from sound. Look at that drip he got on right there. That's hard. Yo, I gotta do this. It's gonna get my strength up. We chop down the tree just like that. You just want to recash your line. We have all this cooked salmon. Money goes in the cash register, all that, you know, player owned businesses. Once I hit tuning, this guy really just taught me how to tree jump properly. This is freaking awesome. Try it with this. Oh yeah, this thing is bursting away, dog. Yeah, how you like that? Better stop moving. Hey, no, wait, no. Alright, yo, I'm using a jutsu, bro. Now with the campfire, you can go and cook your deer meat. Bruh. Ready. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy, and we are back on Roblox, this time with an exclusive game. Yeah, I gotta get it reviewed before it even gets posted. So if you guys are seeing this, big shout out to the owner, Lyrical Ty, for allowing me to post this. Appreciate that. And also, the picture in the background, I put that there. That's not actually the game's picture. The game's always being developed and worked on. It's just the owner's going through a lot of things IRL. We all have our own issues, you know. Sometimes you gotta just wait and be patient for the great content that he's gonna be providing for us. Because, I mean, we got some really cool mechanics in this, though I do believe few systems could be better here and there, a bit more in-depth, but for what it is, it's more better than most Roblox games I've played nowadays. This game is media banned, and the reason why it's media banned is because some other YouTubers were not showcasing the game how it was supposed to be showcased. The owner did not like that. I'm hoping he gives me a chance to be able to show it to the vision that he's trying to show to you guys, if it's going to be shown off at all, you know what I mean? Because the game's not even complete. It's a work in progress. Nothing is final. This game I honestly was addicted to. I got so much hours into it. I grinded the hell out of this video. You're probably seeing it like, bro, what's up with the time? The reason why it's so long is because, I mean, there's a lot to cover here, a lot of things to show you guys. So whenever you guys do eventually get to play this game, you won't be just left in the dark because no one actually came out with good guides and whatnot. That being said, I still want you guys to be able to experience and learn a lot of things on your own, so I will not be going into big detail on certain things. Just gonna be knowing the basics and all the stuff that I wish I knew joining the game. Sorry for how long the video is. It is what it is. This video had to be made. There's a lot that I did not know that I want a lot of you guys to know. So hey, hopefully I can help out the community with this. Hopefully I can keep making content on this. Lighting should be a little bit different. I just had to close my window, but yeah, I just want to be able to post on this and show off how the owner wants stuff shown up. I'm not trying to show guys on how to like boost yourself up super fast, how to macro, anything like that. I'm just trying to show you guys what you need to know, what you should know, and how to enjoy the game fully. There is a part in the video where I read one of the books. It has a tutorial on everything. If you guys want to skip through the parts, after I edit this video, I'm gonna go through, watch it, and then like label all the spots and name everything I can, so that if you want to look for whatever the hell you're looking for, it's gonna be there for you. Long video, sorry about that, but hey man, this took a long time to make, so please spam the likes on this video, because I made this thumbnail 2 weeks ago or something. I don't even know how long ago I made this thumbnail. I was about to record, I took a nap, woke back up, and boom, the game was shut down. So it's pretty cool I get to make this now for you guys. So yeah, big shout out to Lyrical Time, man. Appreciate you for letting me report on this. But I don't even know if this video is gonna go up, but thank you if you do approve of this video, and it does showcase the vision of your game properly the way you want it shown. So hopefully I can do that. But yeah, let's get right into this. How to Arisen. Let's see, as you guys can see, the gates are starting to appear. Big giant sand gates. Alright, so now we're entering the gates of sand. You know, you may run into some sand people around here guarding the gate, but now we've actually come into the sand village. Now it's got music. Let me just turn this off real quick. I'm just gonna show you guys everything I can as I'm going around the village. This is player housing, so you can get a residential apartment for 500. Purchase, get an access key, and then you enter your key and you get in. You don't share your key with anyone, because if anyone has your key, they can actually go in and rob you and take any of your stuff. It's really like that. So that's how you get an apartment. There's multiple different apartments around here. Over here is the general store. You're going to be coming here a lot. This is what you want to do when you first get into a village. You want to buy yourself a jar. This is going to be holding the water that you drink for your thirst. Pickaxe, self-explanatory. It's for mining. Hammer, I'm not too sure what that's for. I'm pretty sure that's for tailoring or blacksmithing. Chakra paper, this is one thing you want to buy as well when you join. It's about 500, and this will determine what affinities you have. You can spawn into the game with 5 affinities. Like, affinities are earth, wind, fire, all your elements. A shovel can be used to shovel for money. A journal, certain things I still don't know about in this game that I really should add them in, but I don't know all the secrets of this game. It is what it is. My bad, my nose is stuffed up. I don't know why it is, but it is. So salmon, you can buy salmon. Originally, I used to come here and I used to buy my salmon when I first started. Now, that's actually not what you want to do. Now, if you're a sand like me, you guys don't have access to a fishing rod. What I would do is I'd go pay someone or head all the way to Leaf, get yourself a fishing rod, because you're going to need a fishing rod. It's the best thing you can get. It can save you a lot of money. It's made me a lot of money as well. Between getting fish, you get a lot of diamonds from fishing. It's good. Wheat seeds, this goes into the farming. Speaking about farming all this, before I get any further, I think I should mention how you guys get money in general, since like this is the whole story. We have a group chat with the owner where people be getting accepted. Someone asked, how do you get Ryo? So the owner said, mining, farming, blacksmithing, tailoring, hunting, cooking, selling items for EXP, discovering and crafting new recipes, teach people jutsu, rob people, attend village events, work for any major business / profession. So pretty much I have my own business called the Hokashira Grill, and yeah, you can make a lot of money from working for businesses and professions. That is indeed true. Bounty hunt, fishing. There's even more ways than that, but he just listed off the general ways. That being said, now that you guys know all that, there's all those things to do. So with farming, we have wheat seeds. What I'll be explaining what that's used for. Watering can, that's for farm. Essentially, you got to use a plow tool on a plot of land first, then put the seed, then you got to water it and wait, then harvest. You got yourself a torch, obviously you know what that is. Pumpkin seeds, carrot seeds, cutting knife, get all these different things and you can sell them. So yeah, you can actually harvest your pumpkins that you'd be farming. Come back here and sell them for 10 a piece. You pay around 6 for a pumpkin seed, plant it, and you harvest 5 pumpkins. So 5 pumpkins go for about 50. It's not bad profit. I definitely feel like there are better ways to make money, in my opinion, for me at least, because I have a business. Professions, guys, I'm telling you, professions are the way to go. This is probably going to be a really long video, but you'll probably come out of this video knowing a lot more about the game, knowing what you should be doing. If you guys want to be skinning anything for animals, I'll probably show you a hunting clip in a bit. Anyway, buy this hunting knife. It's 800. It'll allow you to chop up most consumables, carrots, pumpkins, fish, deer meat, etc. Lets you split up a lot of stuff. It's a really nice thing to have. Now, as I mentioned, selling stuff gets you EXP and cash. Probably going to be a good guide, but also a scrambled up guide, because I'm just going to be putting the stuff in and out. We're going to go right here. This is my apartment. I like this apartment because the pond's right there. You guys know in this game, I mean, the pond, water, getting your thirst up, fishing, chakra training, a lot of stuff happens at the pond. So yeah, I like to have my apartment right there. You go ahead, you enter your code, click enter, it'll pull you in. Now we're inside the residential housing. It's kind of like a tycoon where you have red dots on the floor when you first arrive. You step on them, buy your furniture. I bought a bed. No clip still came into my house. You bought that bed right there. Anyway, so you can go into your inventory just like this by pressing M, and you can store just like this. We store that, store this, you can split stuff. You can hold T. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this should be a little bit faster. Probably, I don't know, stop macroing, because you can actually level and stuff inside this place right here. I'm not gonna cap. You can actually do stuff like that, but I wouldn't suggest it, because I've noticed that like sometimes stuff doesn't save. Let's say you leave here and you go to a server and there's no one inside the other server, that it has to create a new server. Then some data issues happen. I noticed that. So just come in and out. Don't do much while you're inside the crib. I'm just gonna show you guys some of the stuff. Let's grab some of our Ryo. See all my diamonds I got. Man's be getting them diamonds. This is the weapon you can actually craft. Someone crafted that weapon and gave it to me after I won a fight. Blacksmithing is pretty cool in this game. Jutsu scroll tier 1. You're gonna need a lot of these. Something I want to mention real quick, if you guys are actually paying attention, if you guys ever run into something where it says like weak muscles, that's caused by macro in this game or something like that, and you leave your stuff and your hunger goes under, you will get malnourished and stuff, and you'll start getting weak muscles. Your stats will start getting messed up. The way to fix that is by getting yourself Metro Proto. Metro Proto will save you. I haven't had to use it so far. There's different things you can use for medicine. There's a lot of neat things with this game. I'm not gonna lie. You can take your hatchet to a tree and skip buying wood. Bingo book, you can actually see someone on the bingo book. If you go take them out, you can go get that money. It's pretty cool. With the jar, this gives you X cells. X cells is the equivalent of your thirst bar. Y cells are your hunger. Want some new knowledge? Equip this, then press T. When I first started the game, keep it a buck, I don't really remember what I did, but I know it involved these books. The ordering of this tutorial really could be better, guys. I'm so sorry about that. You equip your book, you press T, your book's out there like that. Click it, and it says, the world of Arisen is full of possibility. This book will provide you with the basic understanding you need to begin your journey. You guys should read this book, first off and foremost. I'm just gonna read it for you guys. The basic needs, there are multiple things that you will need in order to survive. These include food, water, and rest. Your hunger will drain as you regenerate health, and your thirst will drain as you regenerate your stamina. You can fill your thirst bar by filling up a jar or a canteen with water. See, I gotta get myself a canteen. I still don't have one of those. At any body of water around the world and selecting it in your inventory to drink from it. You can also buy a jar from the general store in the village, as I mentioned, and upgrade it using cloth and rope. You learned something new. I didn't even know that. Hunger can be filled by eating food that you either buy or grow. However, be wary of uncooked or poisonous foods. Over time, your health bar will be eroded by fatigue. This is gradually gained, but be more mindful of it at night. To get rid of fatigue, all you need to do is sleep, which can be done by pressing N twice. What they're referring to is going to sleep like this. Press N 2 times and you can go to sleep. Pretty cool. Your character closes his eyes. Fatigue bar usually covers over here if you get locked or something. Sleep it off and you'll get your fatigue off in a couple of seconds. You regen your chakra. This is the only way to regen chakra right now. Currently, I think that's kind of not cool. I think the game could have a better way of getting chakra, considering the fact that I've regen my chakra 100 times. Maybe I could get a faster chakra regen for regenning that many times. Just a suggestion. But anyway, sleeping will drain your hunger quickly if you are not making use of a bed or sleeping bag. You can craft a sleeping bag. Make sure you are stocked up before night falls. Your body also has various cells that have different impact on your character. The ones you need to be most aware of are T cells and X cells, which are connected to your hunger and thirst. If these cells fall below a certain amount, you will be rendered unconscious until they are raised. There's a guy who actually has a poison in this game that messes up your whole immunity, basically makes you keep getting unconscious like that. I don't even know why that's a poison in this game. It makes no sense. Now that you know the basics of survival, you can set out to become stronger. It is very important to store your items as you can be robbed at any time, guys. But because we have the housing, it's lit. In most villages and towns, you can purchase an apartment and furnish it, including storage where you can safe keep items. This is like a tutorial of everything that I'm literally showing you guys. Deadass. I don't know if I should put this in the beginning of it or the end of the video. I'm gonna be showing you guys this shit anyway. So it is not recommended to keep a lot of valuables on you at once, especially as you progress through the game. Training. Your character has certain stats that can be trained in various ways, such as chakra, stamina, muscle strength, leg strength, and weight capacity. All of these stats can be increased by making use of them, such as running around to use your stamina or chopping down a tree to train your muscles. When you level up in stat, you will receive an indicator above your primary GUI telling you your stat has just increased. The fruits of your training are starting to show or something like that. That's when you know you got a skill point, pretty much a level. Next page. Build creation, ninjutsu, taijutsu, kenjutsu. These are the three main paths you can take, but you are not entirely limited to just one. Ninjutsu makes use of jutsu, which can be done by performing hand seals that you can learn either from other players or books that can be bought in your village's library. Different combination of seals will allow you to perform different jutsu. However, you will need to use jutsu to become faster at performing these seals. So essentially, you got to keep doing jutsu, different things to get your hand seals fast. There are also 6 different affinities: water, earth, fire, wind, lightning, and medical. All my affinities are positive, except for my lightning, because lightning and fire are the hardest to get up there. Just know that. The grind is real. Just know that. When you first enter this world, you have a random affinity for each of these elements. You can see these by using a chakra paper and pressing P. Didn't even know that you had to press P. Literally was given all this stuff when I would join the game, and they were just like, hey, do this, you know, learn all your stuff, so that I wouldn't get uninterested. Kind of just jumped off the game because I was busy with my games. 4 days later, I came back, started grinding, and I fell in love with the game. Though, please note that just because any affinity appears on the paper does not mean that you will be able to use the jutsu from the affinity, and that you can train all of your other affinities by water walking or buying affinity scrolls from shops. Passives to train your affinities and chakra faster can be found in the skill tree. Pretty much what I did, I went down the affinity tree and I got all my stuff up. When your affinity increases, it will notify you. You can have a negative affinity, which can take a great deal of time to level. This is indicated by the use of slowly in the notification. So basically what it means is if it says your lightning chakra is slowly improving, that means that your lightning affinity is actually in the negative. When it touches above the negative and it goes into positive, it will actually say your lightning affinity has grown stronger. Make sure you take it in what it says when stuff levels up. In order to actually use a jutsu, you will need to meet the affinity requirements and purchase a tier 1 scroll for the nature you meet said requirements for. After using the scroll and selecting the element, if you have the required affinity, it will tell you the hand signs for a jutsu. It may require multiple scrolls to get every jutsu for the tier, and each has different requirements. Ninjutsu typically needs to be paired with either taijutsu or kenjutsu to some extent to be viable. Taijutsu consists of both passives that make your body stronger and faster, but also active skills that can be learned from trainers around the world. To learn these active skills, you will need to focus on your weight capacity and like muscles to meet the requirements. Taijutsu is a very versatile style as it provides a lot of movement compatibility and the ability to consistently do a lot of damage with your fist alone. Kenjutsu makes the use of weapons that can be forged by blacksmiths. This style lacks the movement of taijutsu but makes up for it in the range. Similarly, it also makes use of both passives from the skill tree and active skills that can be learned from the trainer. I have like way faster attack speed, more damage with my kenjutsu now that I got that recently last night. I'm so happy about that. Next page. Getting through this, guys. But you guys are about to be masters at Arisen once you know all this stuff. Never even read this originally when I played this. Kind of glad that you guys know this stuff. Basic mechanics. One of the most essential things is to be able to water walk. This can be accomplished by pressing G whenever you hear the sound while standing on water. This will also train your chakra capacity and your nature affinities. In terms of movement, there is also both running WW and sprinting W6 drains stamina. Along with chakra jumping, hold X, and tree jumping. I'll show you guys in footage. Tap X, then press and hold while looking at a certain direction. To equip tools or placeable items, press T. Within the inventory, you can combine items by right-clicking. Most items do not stack automatically, so make sure you stay on top of this. Yeah, I wish there was an auto-stacking thing, honestly, but I feel like they do it to stop macro or something like that. You can also craft within your inventory using the crafting grid. Right-click on the box in the grid you wish the item to go into. Then right-click on the item you wish to place in that box. Once you are done, press craft. If the recipe is valid, you will make the item. If you have a journal within your inventory, then anything you craft will be shown in that journal. Oh, just learned something new. So anything I've been crafting could have been put inside my journal. As long as you have a journal in your inventory, anything you craft will be written down. That is cool. For you to refer to later on or even sell to other players. You could probably make a whole bunch of journals and just have all the recipes. That's what Tai was going to sell me. The owner is going to sell me his recipe book. I'm going to buy it off of him. If you hover over the bar of options in your inventory, you can also scroll to access other options such as clan and settings. Essentially, when you go like this, most people didn't know you can actually scroll. To engage in fist combat, you will need to press C to enter your fighting stance. It is important to take into account that the damage you do with your fist is determined by your muscle strength. So remember how I told you about the whole fatigue and all that? You guys don't want to be macroing. Do not macro in this game. I'm telling you. You need to actually experience this game. If you don't macro, you'll never go through any of these issues I'm talking about. From here, you can M1 punch, M2 to do a heavy hit, block break, hold F to block, tap F before getting hit to parry. I love that. Can be used to get out of combos. So good. Hold F plus M1 to weave. Drain stamina but cannot be block broken. Weapons can also be bought or forged. They work similarly, though they have more movement restrictions. Weapons can be taken out with E once equipped. When using a weapon, it is important to keep durability in mind, as the closer the weapon is to breaking, the less damage it will do. I didn't know that! You can have people fix your stuff for you. Like my Kage, he's a tailor and he can fix my stuff for me. There are 3 types of weapons: light, medium, and heavy. So my fan is referred to as a medium technically, that have different ranges of damage and swing speed. It is important to note that heavier weapons will cause a lighter one to break much more quickly. Oh, didn't know that. I'm learning so much here as well with you guys. Ryo. There are many ways to make Ryo within Arisen. The method you will likely begin with is collecting materials to sell to vendors or players around the world that have a limited daily Ryo. But there is a lot more to it than that. Within the skill trees, you will find various trees dedicated to professions. Professions essentially allow you to craft different items that players would not ordinarily be able to make, and each has its own process. Making specialized goods is much more valuable to players and provides the world with things such as weapons, accessories, medicines, and food that would not otherwise exist. Some of these require special crafting places. A blacksmith requires a blacksmith building that can be bought in most major villages and to be furnished with a forge and anvil. Likewise, botany requires a mortar and pestle that can be made with stone and wood. A good way to profit from your goods is to make use of a player's shop. This is the building that can be purchased in some villages and towns. Upon purchasing, you will be provided with a code that is unique to your shop. You can then advertise to players so that they can enter. So if you don't want certain people in your shop, you don't have to give them a code. I also feel like you should have an open shop, because the whole code thing, I don't know. Inside your shop, you can place items within the casing and set your own price. I can show you guys this all later. Once someone makes the purchase, the Ryo will go into the register to be collected by the owner. Crime. There are many people in this world who benefit from others misfortune. Though with mischievous actions comes consequences, primarily in the form of a bounty. Even stealing from somebody who is knocked can add to your bounty and make you a target for bounty hunters. This furthers the need to have your own apartment and to ensure you are storing your valuable items. Be wary of who you trust. And the final page. When training, please keep in mind not to limit yourself. Going outside of the box is what makes someone truly strong. This is only the beginning of your journey. There is much more to learn and discover. If you would like to find more detailed information, there is a chance you can find a book on the subject within your village's library. Good luck. Written by Viromancer. Viro, I didn't even know you did this, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you. This is really great for this video. I really appreciate that. And with that, 27 minutes in this server, we have gotten through that. Honestly, I don't want to explain all this ninjutsu shit because, like, so once you craft your fire, put it down with T just like that. Now, to craft a fire, all you gotta do is click this. You see how it goes dark? Then you go and click your wood. And then you click this, wood. And you click this, wood. Then you craft, get yourself a campfire. Now with the campfire, you can go and cook your deer meat. Build into this tree, it can be way faster. So it takes 21 seconds if you build into the tree. Other than that, it takes 30 seconds. So I'm gonna cook this salmon fillet. You get EXP for cooking. Cooking is one of the best ways to level right now, if not the best way to level right now. It's seriously the best way to level. Because look, the fruits of your training beginning to show, and that means I literally just leveled and I have 1 out of 2. So yeah, you just got to get your points up. Fish your salmon, put the knife right here, put the salmon right here, craft. You get 2 salmon fillets. That's double the XP, double the fish to be able to cook. So that's how you guys cook. You can make a stew and you can make a lot of different things. Since we got light, I can show you guys the ninjutsu process. So I'm not a taijutsu user. I'm Ken. Essentially, you go like this. Now when you first play this game, you will have the slowest hand signs. Like if you guys know about Ken Omega or anything like that, doing a push-up or anything in the beginning is hell. This is how that game is. It gets funner once you actually start grinding it out and you start being fast. You start being able to do your jutsus super fast. I wasn't able to do this fast. You got to learn each hand sign by reading the book. Let's say we do jutsu tier 1 scroll right here, rat dog, because I have enough affinity to be able to use it. I think that's the wind one. One of the jutsus that I used in the beginning to get my affinities and stuff up really high to burn my chakra pretty fast was called flamethrower. My Kage taught me this, and you're not supposed to really know this off the bat, but because someone can teach you with a jutsu scroll, this is how you do it. So you go 1 2 1 3 2 1, hold. And see, you feel a surge of chakra flowing through your veins. Now that means that my chakra capacity has just increased and I now have more chakra just from doing that. I burned all my chakra like that very fast. That's how a lot of people were getting their things. So essentially my fire affinity was going up, a lot of different affinities. I'm blessed. I don't gotta do no hand size. I gotta do none of these, bro. I got my hokey. No hand size, boys. You know about that. And I got so much chakra. That's how much chakra it takes to use that one move. So, like, take it in. I'm already busted, bro. But it's gonna be a long-ass video. But right now, I'm going for blast cells. Your character gains the ability to regenerate HP without resting. Bro, that's busted. I gotta get that. All right, so now that we got through a lot of that, cooking, all that, let's show you guys how to get the water. I mean, I'm just gonna post this up on the screen. And you guys can use the recipes wherever I put this in on the video. Yes, that's the Kage. He looking lit. He got that one drip. Dog survival book. Look at that drip he got on right there. That's hard. Let me just read these out for y'all. Equipped. Press the T as I've already told you guys. So yeah, it's the canteen right here for you guys. Basically, you copy this and do it right here. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Rope, campfire, sleeping bag, cloth, salmon fillet, diced pumpkin, new one I didn't know about, torch, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. We're gonna go show you guys how to do your affinities, train your chakra. Instead of doing flamethrower, you're probably not gonna have someone teach you that off the bat. You're gonna be running on chakra to get your chakra affinities and your chakra up. Let me go show you guys how to train your weight agility and all this other stuff. A lot of stuff I still would like to show you guys in this. And as you guys can see, rejoin the game or anything like that, you don't regain your chakra. It's a bit of a grind fest to get your chakra up. I'm gonna show you the general what you gotta do to grind your chakra. I really wish they had more to it. You could spec into the chakra tree to get your regen faster, but I genuinely feel like you should just have faster regen by the amount of times you regen. It's kind of like the capacity. You do your capacity a lot, you get more chakra, you know? Wow, I didn't bring out the power. That's crazy. Totally fail. Guide. Salmon, that's gonna give us some sea cells. It's gonna give us some stuff with our immune system. Now, you cannot be spamming your food. You can actually screw your immune system up in this game. You don't want to be doing that. To train chakra, a lot of people will hang out around the pool, All you do is press G after you hear that sound. Your lightning affinity is slowly improving. That's the only affinity that I still have to improve. So normally you would see a whole bunch of things popping up. The more affinities you spawn in the game with that are positive, the less things you'll see popping up when you're running on this. I spawned in with the trashest chakra in the game. I spawned in with no affinities. I only have wind affinity. But now look at me. To regain your chakra, you're gonna be lying down on the floor. Build into this. Regen. Now apparently this is saying 2%. It's not. It's apparently 12% or something like that or more. So he's got to update the GUI because this is all a visual right here. You spec into that, it'll regen in like 3 minutes. You spec into this, that makes you high locked. You literally can't go tie. So I mean, it is what it is. But maybe we'll have more new systems to come. Who knows? This is how you get your stuff up, right? Get their stuff. Now I don't know if this is coming, but you can spam this and get this back up to fill. But I wouldn't do that because the XLs, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, you see how I'm running? You feel as though your body can handle more weight? That's because I'm speeding around while holding shift and I have these leg weights on. I'll get into that in a second. Let me just go into my house real quick. So you see that right there? Set your endurance amplifying. I don't really know how that goes up. I think it's just overall everything, to be honest. All right, so now that I got my plow and stuff, let me just go show you guys the farming. Sorry that this showcase is so scatterbrained. It's like there's just so much to be doing and I'm always remembering something. Remember, every village is different, so just take these tips. You're probably gonna be insane if you play right now. Stuff gets added over time. So what you want to do is you want to get your plow tool. Equip that. I want to plow it. Now you don't need to move anywhere. I learned this the hard way because I used to move around, but you could just do this until it goes dark, just like that. Once just like that, you know it's plowed. Then you want to go and take your apple seeds, plant seeds. They're planted 1 2 3 4 5. Then take your watering can, equip this. Now usually you want to go plow all this, plant all your seeds, pull out your watering. You don't want to go back and forth because it just gets tedious if you do it like that. After you have all your stuff planted, press T, click. You don't need to move anywhere. You just got to click and wait for the water to stop. Like that, you have your crop watered. Every crop has a certain amount of time. I think this would be 8 to 10 minutes. So within that time period, let's go show you guys how to go level up. It's already sprouting. That's how quick apples, because they don't sell for as much as pumpkins. Pumpkins sell for the most. If you're going to do farming, do pumpkins. There's going to be new stuff coming out. It'll be more beneficial if you go down this profession. We're just going to let those grow. You know, you can grab your fiber like I was mentioning before. See how long it's taking? I don't know why. It's taking so long for me right now. See how long it would take me to do all my chakra bar? That's why I'd be using the flamethrower to drain my chakra. The more you do, the more chakra, you know, you eventually gain from chakra surges. So yeah, you want to go over here. Well, if you're in sand, right? And you want to buy yourself a pellet. This will give you 5 extra slots or something like that. This will give you another set of slots. A basic bag will give you also more slots. Now you want to buy your leg weights. When you put your leg weights on originally, you will not be able to move. You will literally be stuck. Do not think that is glitched. What you have to do is you have to dash. You literally just have to dash like this over and over again until when you hold shift, you can do a little bit of a run. Slowly run. It's kind of like Mighty Omega where you literally will be doing stuff very slow and will not be able to move. Basically, if you sprint and dash, this is the best way to get your stamina up, to get your agility up, and your weight up. You see at the bottom, I have a lot of weight. You just got to grind your stuff up. That should be done immediately. You want to pay 400 per leg for each one. Now the sewing kit, tailor, red dyes, and all this stuff, this is for tailoring. So you can get yourself better backpack. As I mentioned, you can get the basic bag right here, 450. But if you go to tailor or you back into the tailor, you can get a bag like mine. That's nicely crafted. That was made by a tailor from Sound. Pretty cool dude. Shout out to you, homie. This is one of the new things they actually added. Sand gourd, 15k, just a belt, bro. If you guys want, it's a lot of money. If you guys want, I'll make a showcase on Kazasuna, but you guys gotta spam the like sub. I gotta pay 2k for a whole SB spam the like sub. I gotta redo a lot of stuff. That's how you get that stuff. You can also go over here. Again, your village should have your own stuff. This is clan stuff. I mean, I think the gourd should be over here, to be honest. Since the folding fan is 5,500, this is what I have. I also bought this originally when I was a puppet user, but then I gave that to no clips out. You can learn how to smith. Yeah, your smithing books right here. And they basically teach you the knowledge. All these weapons and stuff you can craft. Remember that one I was talking about that someone gave to me after a fight that they crafted? I can sell that for 2,100, or I can sell it for like more to people. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different ways you can make money in this game. Hopefully I explained a lot of this as best as I can. If you guys want, there's also a clothing place where you can get yourself new clothing. Here, let me just show you guys the blacksmith area. Inside of sand, this is the blacksmith. It will cost you 4,000 and it will give you a code to the blacksmith. So yeah, we're just gonna go in here real quick and I'm gonna show you guys around. If you guys have any interest in blacksmithing, creating weapons, selling, repairing weapons, or anything like that, well, here you guys get to see what's up in this building. So there's an anvil right here, so we can show you what it looks like a tycoon. You walk up to it, you hold T, and then buy a another anvil, and that's how you set up certain things inside the place. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more added, but yeah, you need these certain areas to craft certain things. You go inside here, and this is why the code is serious, because every blacksmith has access to this, and it was robbed. This literally had so much stuff in it, and I guess the timer just went out for the farming. Gotta go harvest my apples. I came back too late. I'm too used to pumpkins. Pumpkins actually take a while. That's crazy. But anyways, you guys get the gist. You come back, you harvest your stuff, and then you sell your stuff. That's something you guys can experience, you know? At least you know how to do it now. Above the general store, if you guys come over here, there is this one spot. This is what they were talking about. At this shop, you can get the hand-signed book, Taijutsu Theory, Shinobi World that I read to you guys. This is where you get all your books. This is essentially the library. You see how there's fire scrolls and all this? You know how I used the flamethrower earlier? That's going to be level up your flame affinity and your chakra. But let's say you want to get your other affinities up. Your options are pretty much water walking, which gets all your affinities up. Probably the best way. Or use these scrolls to give a boost to that affinity, or be using a jutsu or something that boosts affinities. I know certain jutsus that allow you to boost your affinities. Don't have that, you just got to go up to your Kage or someone who actually has it, tell them, hey, can you teach me this? And what they would go and do is they would go and get a jutsu scroll for 700, write down the jutsu hand signs inside of it. You would like do it and learn it after they used it in front of you. It's a really cool way to learn jutsus and stuff. I mean, I can go more into this when the Kage gets back. He doesn't get back and I just have to release this. At least I told you guys this much. Jutsu scrolls for all the different tiers. Buy a book, learn the thing, and then buy a book again, learn another one for the same tier. So like there's certain amount of tier 1, certain amount of tier 2s. Like I said, bingo book is for anyone with bounty. Now as for permadeath, I haven't seen no permadeath in the game yet. It is a thing, but it hasn't gone down yet. Imagine losing my character right now. Again, sorry for the long video, bro. Most Arisen videos will not be this long after, I guarantee you that. Oh yeah, I still have to show you guys this. Good thing I came up here. So this is the clothing store for sand. They have different outfits every day, I believe. There's always something new. LOWF3. Yeah, that's what I have on right now. Once I hit tuning, I can get this right here. You're probably like, why the hell are you not tuning your A rank? Because I've been grinding like crazy and I missed the first exam. So, you know, I'm kind of like a Naruto right now. I'm like busted, bro, and I'm about to whoop the crap out of all. That's the clothing shop, and now we're about to go show you guys hunting. So we're gonna sell this, boom, like that. And we actually have a decent economy in sand. It's actually really good. And you just do this. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Don't spam and do that. Do not do that. Because once you're full, you don't want to keep spamming. So I don't know if water does that, but I know if you spam your salmon or Kage, his hunger goes down in like 30 minutes apparently, compared to ours where it takes an hour and a half by eating like, I think 20 fish stacked at a time. Not a smart idea. Don't do that. Business right here. Let me show you the player-owned business. It's kind of off in the distance. Kind of weird how it's so far away from people, because like who's really coming over here to buy stuff? Hopefully they'll let you change your area or something like that. Alright, so this is the inside of my shop. I'm gonna open this real quick. I don't know why it's taking so long to get into it. But yeah, we have all this cooked salmon. You can be buying it. I'll be selling a different stack. The more bulk you buy, the more cheaper it gets. But yeah, the money goes into cash register, all that, you know, player-owned businesses. I really hope they expand with this. I also hope you can like customize the walls, interiors of your places, because like this is bland as hell. But you know, it is early access, so we just gotta wait and see what's up. But yeah, now we're about to go to the hunting. I'm about to go get my Kenjutsu skills from the skill trainer. Pay like 1500. But I'm also gonna show you guys the hunting stuff as well. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm sorry if this video happens to be 30-40 minutes. It's gonna be extremely long. But please drop a like on this video, because I really tried my hardest to try to give you guys some of the tips that I wish I knew when I first had started this. I am in a really good place because I know all this stuff. I just want to pass this info on to you guys. Hopefully it helped you guys. If it did, make sure you guys spam the likes. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the hunting part. Let me just go fill up my jar before we go make our hunting trip. Yeah, so I just recruited another person to my business just like that. Gonna be getting me fish, chopping it up, and we also just made negotiation for deer meat. Probably gonna be doing deer meat at the Hokashira Grill. If you guys want a more detailed version of jutsus and all that, all the jutsu list, all that, I'll do that if you guys like actually request it. Just let me know what you guys want to know. I can get you guys any info you guys want pretty much. But some stuff I will not be giving out. Like some stuff needs to be gatekeeped, and that's just how it is. Obviously this doesn't pertain to you if you're not in sand, but if you're leaving sand, it's the gates of sand right here. You just got to go the opposite way, and if you see in the distance, you'll see there's like something right there. Let me just get my stamina back real quick. May as well just lie down in the desert. Got my endurance up. And yeah, you can get yourself lost out here. Pretty straightforward, bro. You just gotta leave the gate, go forward, and then you should see this box thing right here. And that box thing is the mine that we have close to sand. There's a lot of different mines they have in this game. I could follow him, but I'm just gonna go over to the mine to show you guys what mining's like. I did record footage earlier coming out into the wild, but I didn't have many of the tools, so I'm gonna do that now. But yeah, so this is the mine. Gates of sand right there. Come to the mine. Usually a piece over here. Yeah. Usually, yeah, right over here. So what you want to do is you want to go over and equip your pickaxe. It's got durability. Can't really see. You hit this stuff. It's really dark. You can't see, but I'm mining right now. And I just got myself some stone. Let me just light a fire. These are what the nodes look like. Wish I could put down a torch on the wall or something. They should add something like that. That would be really nice. Because obviously I have to go back and equip my pickaxe right now, and I don't have a torch. It's pretty scary down here. Imagine all of a sudden the guy comes out of nowhere and jumps you for everything you have. That would totally suck. But yeah, I got myself a gold ore. That's pretty much the basics of mining. Okay, let's go. Hop out of this. Now, as you can see the background, you can actually see the different spots when you leave. Once you know your way and you know where you're going, where that line is, there's like teleporters to the next area over there. We've gotten to the spot where you teleport. This is where you teleport to the next area. I'm pretty sure it's called the Land of Hunt. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. I just know that people always talk about the Land of Hunt, and I know that you can hunt over here. So we're just gonna go look for some deer. Okay, so there's a deer right there. We're gonna go up, kill it. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna kill it. They'd be wild and try it with this. Oh yeah, this thing is bursting away, dog. This thing's not even trying to give me the... Yeah, how you like that? Better stop moving. About to use a gust of wind on your ass, bro. You're cheesing me. Nah, this thing's cheesing me. Nah, you got me messed up, bro. I'm gonna use a jutsu on you, I swear. Nah, these things are fast, too. Why am I so slow as a ninja? Like, what the hell is going on, bro? Why is this thing running circles around me, bro? I'm actually gonna kill you. You're about to get a jutsu if you don't die. The reason why I'm not using the jutsu is because I don't know. Like, I heard something like you can glitch deer or something like that. So I'm not trying to do that. This is why you need to... Hey, no! Wait, no. Alright, yo, I'm using a jutsu, bro. It can't be helped. You just got cut with wind. You can obviously scamp. Deer meat, deer skin. If you had to go to build and you guys had points into your cooking and you grab the last skill right here, your character will harvest more meat from skinny animals. If you guys are into that, do that skill. Now I just gotta find my way back. May just want to show you guys. There's actually no wall jumping in this game. Wall running, I don't think is in this game yet either. Probably gonna be a thing. Essentially, you see how there are giant trees right here, and you're probably like, well, if you can't wall jump, etc., how do you get up there? Well, there's a mechanic you can use in this ninja jump or something like that. So you hold X. If you hold X like this, let me just get my energy up and then I can show you guys. Back when I first started trying to tree jump, I wasn't good at it. I would fly right past, but now I learned how to do it. So you double tap X, then you hold X, and let go X when you want to just drop. It's just that simple like that. This guy really just taught me how to tree jump properly. This is freaking awesome. Okay, so Leaf is right there, you know, the gates, and then we have the lake. This is where you want to come for the fishing lake, Senzao Lake or whatever it's called. Yeah, alright, so we're just gonna buy right here. This is mandatory. You come here and buy. You gotta buy it here. I'm gonna buy an extra one. I'm gonna buy one of these. People in my business, they need it. Fishing rods are good to have. Now you guys know how to get your fishing rods. I'm sorry this video was so freaking long. Let me just chop a tree. See, as you know, this is the first time I'm actually ever chopping a tree, guys. No cap. My first time ever. See, I just got wood. Yo, I gotta do this. It's gonna get my strength up so I can start punching people, or not punching people, hitting people hard. This takes a while. This tree is pretty freaking fat. Oh, like that. That's how you chop down a tree. And that just gave me a lot of strength too, I think. Now let me get to showing you guys how to fish. We're just doing this all at last minute. I'm so sorry you guys had to come to the end of the video for this. Hey, at least I'm showing you guys. But I'm pretty sure you guys already knew about this. So fishing, go like this. I'm gonna show you this because I didn't know how to fish at first. So you see the red bobber right there? You just gotta wait and wait and wait. Now this is what deters a lot of people from fishing, but I actually know ways of getting it to be faster. I call them sweet spots. Myself and No Clipso and people inside my business, you can get it to, you know, bob really quickly within the first 3 seconds. Like, we're already waiting way too long in my opinion. 3 to 5 seconds or I move on. So you just want to recast your line and see if you get a bob quick. I'm not gonna lie, these waters seem bad. These are horrible waters. Sand is way better, dude. They talk about sandy fish and all that. Bro, at least we have fish. The hell? Okay, there. I got myself a salmon. When it goes down, you click. You go like this, as I already explained to you. The craft that, campfire. Take our salmon, take your cutting knife there, then I go salmon here. We can cut it and we get a salmon fillet. Salmon fillets, you get 2 of them out of 1 fish. So you can essentially cook 2 things instead of 1. That's why it's really, really good. Then we take our salmon fillet and we just cook. Just like that. All of this gives EXP and is the best way to level at the moment, in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully you guys learned a lot out of this. I'm sorry the video is so scattered and there's so much stuff all over the place. I'm really sorry about that. I originally planned to have the Kage help me with this, but I had to do this all on my own. So please drop a like on this video. It really would be much appreciated. If you guys want to see more videos of this, hey, let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see Suna, because I'm actually kind of interested in resetting my skill points for 2k Robux. I can actually do it right here. I'll go Suna, pay to 15k, but you guys gotta spam the likes, because that's a lot of money I gotta use, and that's gonna be coming out of my business money probably. So until next time, guys, spam like, subscribe if you guys are new, and until next time, guys, peace out.
Finish him.